The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Good morning. Hey everyone, how are you? Happy Wednesday. What's going on, guys? Guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? I'm gonna check in just a second. I think I saw Mysterious. I saw Erica. I was just trying to respond back to my Insta. Um Girl, bye. Okay. Let's talk about a couple of things. So I got a couple messages this morning and people felt like, "Ooh, did Jazzy just spill her tea?" I don't know. So we're going to see in just a second. Um, let's see. Good morning. Good morning, Mysterious. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Vicious. I think she may have spilled her tea last night. I watched the live, girl, but I fell asleep. I'm not sure what time I fell asleep. I put it on. I was listening and girl, but we're gonna go through it this morning. So, anywho, let me say hi to everyone. Mysterious, Erica, Vicious, Walker fam. Good morning. Good morning, LOL, India, Hairbug. Good morning. Good morning. Once Upon a Twin Mom Life, V, Live, Laugh, Love, Double Star Diva, good morning, HBB, good morning, good morning. Um, guys, let's not make those announcements. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just went live too. Hopefully someone announced it in her chat, but yeah, well, girl, we don't care. Like, it's okay. But we don't, let's not make those announcements because you know what I'm saying? We don't do free promo over here. Jasmine can cash at me $100 now. But yeah, that's all right. But in any case, girl, good morning, HBB, Pure Intentions. Good morning. Did I get everybody? Yeah, that's one thing because you know we're not studying them. We're just talking about the videos. Anyone who's on notification gang, be my, you know what I'm saying, they can go right on over. But we're talking about the video from last night. We'll get up on whatever she's doing now, not live, because you know Jasmine talks so slow. I got to put her on 125. 150 to make that thing go. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Jasmine is bothered. We didn't have a chance to really talk about it. We started talking about it. S. Wiseman, good morning. V, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, so yesterday she was doing the girl's hair. Okay. And let's talk about this first, really quick, though. Liv on her Instagram, this is what she decides to post. It was funny to me that she posted something like this in light of the fact that Gerard had to make mention that he was a license to carry and that he didn't have his weapon in the mall. Because to me, Olivia must have made some sort of reference that he is a licensed gun owner and maybe she's afraid for her life. I don't know. Um, we haven't seen her complaint, but for some reason he felt compelled to um, put that out there. And then she puts up this post on her Instagram. You can see it says Liv Nicole, me protecting my energy. And she's got, and look, anything can be anything, but this woman is so angry and so upset. Um, she needs to be careful. Like, she's crazy. Sis is crazy. Sis is losing it. So have fun with that, Olivia, explaining to the judge your subliminal social media and why you are doing the things that you're doing, because it's not going to put you in a very good light. But you do exactly what you think you want to do. I think she purposely said that. Jasmine is very calculated. Trust if she's pregnant and she don't want anyone to know she want. Well, she did slip up. Keep in mind when hey Letitia, hey Facebook, keep in mind that when she was pregnant last time, she did slip up a couple of times. And she told that. She was like, I did mess up a couple of times because she runs her mouth so freely. She messed up a couple of times and dropped her secret. And, it is what it is. But let's see. Let's see what we're talking about, since we're going to start talking about it. But anyway, Olivia to me is giving Gerard enough evidence to really not have Friday be an issue. You know what I mean? Girl, keep posting stuff like this, and she's going to need a really good supply of tissues, okay? G Hill, she slipped up last night. I know, we're gonna talk about it in just a second, guys. Just give me a second. The dumb girl is going to end up locked up. Yeah, it's not gonna end well. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the next month, because it's been almost a whole week and she's posted on YouTube. And the longer she goes, the shorter her money gets. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the reality is TikTok and Instagram don't pay that much. They can, but you can't just look, this is the deal. Social media is so funny that there are people who just open an account and they could have 10,000 subscribers, not because they purchased them. They posted something that just kind of went viral. For them, doesn't necessarily have to be a million views, but it could just be something where people liked it and they thought it was funny and they want to follow that account, right? Some people could be posting, and they still have 50 people following, right? I think she has 600 people on TikTok, which tells you she really hasn't spent much time over there. Um, you know, Maybe she doesn't spend much time over there. TikTok definitely does not pay, but a lot of people on Instagram and TikTok make money with promotion. And as we know, Olivia is very lazy, and as far as promotions are going, she's not doing any work. She's just not. Is she even on? She is on TikTok. She put something up on her Instagram yesterday for people to go follow her. So I don't know if people opted in or not. I did not. But I mean, you can just pull up anyone's account, so it's not like a big deal. Um, Girl, any platform. I mean, I post over on TikTok. I don't post a lot on TikTok, but when you hit that hashtag, I've got some hashtags lives life over there. And it's funny. I really did not know that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that you would find YouTuber drama on TikTok like that. But there is, and it's there. So anyway, I wanted to talk about this too really quick. It's the thumbnails. I mean, is anyone like it's the catfish for me. Like, why is Jasmine over here using all of these backdrops? Sis, that is not your kitchen. That's not your kitchen. And on let me see where there was another one. She's just been getting into using different backdrops. So specifically it was this one, and then there was another one, and I guess she's been doing that an awful lot lately. um I don't know, it's interesting to me. Just pay attention to the thumbnails and see how she kind of superimposes herself over a more aesthetically interesting location versus, girl, the reality of the reality of the reality. Okay. But let's get into the video and see what everyone is talking about. Did Jasmine spill the beans last night? Did Jasmine cop to being pregnant? I know maybe some of you might think it's not that easy, but could she be pregnant? Absolutely. Could she have spilled the beans? Absolutely, because we know that last time she was pregnant, she did, and she never admitted to it, but she finally admitted to it like when she finally said she was pregnant. So she's just seems like the type that she's trying to keep it to herself. She likes playing games, and let's just let her, right?
Hers down and just doing another protective hairstyle for her. That's gonna last for a couple of weeks. Natural hair, braiding it.
A couple months.
Girl, no, not a couple months. She hates
Girl,
when we take her hair down.
did you hear that? The kids don't lie. Listen to that.
But for
She said
y'all, they might not want to see me in that angle, and that's fine.
she
But
said
we
she
need to
was
get
doing
at
another
least
protective
how many
style
people
to
in here? We
last
need
a
to get at
couple
least
weeks,
100 and
and
something
then I
likes.
guess it's Kaylin said a
At least
couple of months.
130 before we discuss a few things. Can you keep your head this way? Thank you. Sounds together, now we're reading words.
She's got to be pregnant to me. She's just
Oh,
got
that's the
to.
song.
She's extra puffy.
He over there. He's doing his head like this.
And the fact that she's running and going and getting Benadryl and stuff like that, that she's aware of being extra stuffy. Um, she was extremely stuffy with what's his name? Stinkabug. And I don't know. She's always stuffy and nasally anyway, but I think she's pregnant. I mean, she's gained a lot of weight, and for her to think that she hasn't, she's foolish.
Hit a like. Yeah, hit a like in for Amaya's voice. Go ahead. Tell him hit a like. Hit a like.
Hit a like.
Hit a like. Say hit a like for my hair.
I like my hair.
She wanted her hair done, y'all. I'm gonna learn how to braid with weave in the girls' hair, mostly for Amaya. I'm gonna learn. Figure it out.
The lie detector determined
Figure that
that
out.
was a lie.
Kaylin got her hair done, and Maya was like, I want my hair done. So took hers down and just doing another protective hairstyle for her. That's gonna last for a couple of weeks. Natural hair, braiding it.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
She hates when we take her hair down.
I don't know who's at the ice machine, but girl.
A couple months.
Girl, no, not a couple of months. Natural hair, braiding it.
A couple months.
Girl, no, not a couple of weeks.
She said a couple of weeks, and Amaya said no, a couple of months. Amaya, you got that right.
Weeks. Natural hair, braiding it.
A couple months.
Girl, no, not a couple of months.
Tuh.
Braiding it.
a couple months.
Jasmine,
Not
you
a
do
couple
not get
months.
into that head
She
like you're
might
supposed
take
to.
her hair down.
So someone's at the ice machine. Maybe that's what's his damn name, Chris?
I'm talking about. I
Mr.
watched a
Hips.
lot of YouTube videos. You did on how to do feed it. Man, my hands is. I think this is when I'm pregnant. My hands get real crampy. But I mean, and then plus Ava and Caitlin.
The lie detector determined that was a
I
lie.
have a hard time with their heads. I should have.
So your hands are crampy. Is that what she's trying to say? Let's see. Is that what she's trying to allude to?
And my hands is. I think this is when I'm pregnant. My hands get real crampy.
If she could speak proper English, then maybe we could decipher what in the whole hell she's talking about. But the person asked, let's go back a sec. I think Amaya was asking her, was she almost done?
I'm talking about. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. You did on how to do feed it. Man, my hands is. I think this is when I'm pregnant. My hands.
She said, my hands is, she was getting ready to start complaining about her hands. My hands is, and she says, I just think it's when I'm pregnant, my hands get crampy. I mean, at the end of the day, like, did she just tell on herself? Possibly. I mean, first of all, Jasmine's grammar is awful. Okay. Sis doesn't know how to formulate a sentence at all. You would think that she is a throwback from, another place and time where people were sharing school books and reading by candlelight. Okay. Sis is a throwback, period. For a woman who allegedly has a bachelor's degree, it's just a high school diploma even. Okay. Her grammar is horrible.
Hands get real crampy. This is when I'm pregnant. My hands is. I think this is when I'm pregnant. My hands get real crampy. But I mean, and then plus Ava and Caitlin hair is really, really thick.
So her hands are crampy. Her hands is, it's just when I'm pregnant, my hands get really crampy and the kids have thick hair. Sis, I don't think you know what thick hair is. I'm you might need to use some more moisturizer, blow their hair out a little bit more, but the volume of hair that you're working with at the moment, girl, you hadn't seen what I seen, okay, and what many others. Okay, so let's talk about what we just saw. Those few seconds that got a lot of people in my inbox last night. Like, Fran, did you see that? So yeah, we're talking about it now. It's possible. It could have definitely been a slip up. Is that the reason why she went live this morning? Because she realizes that she fucked up and she knows that Fran's live, period. Okay. So, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Damage control. If anybody went over there and they know what she's talking about, if she's just sitting there breathing heavy and trying to figure out what people are talking about, I don't know, but she has slipped up before and we know Jasmine's not that smart, right? So what did no ma'am, I'm going to need you to like some hair growth oil like that. Girl, Jasmine's a mess. She needs to stop wearing those wigs. But that's girl. All right. She always talks about the past, so who knows? Well, she said her hands is, and her hands, I think it is that my hands get crampy when I'm pregnant. So what would that have to do with anything at the moment when you're talking about now? Well, I think she might be talking about the fact that her hands are crampy because maybe she's pregnant now. I mean, it's quite possible she slipped up. Let's listen to it one more time and then let's get to the part of the video that I really wanted to like where we'll start off. But yeah, good morning, Cece. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone coming in. Yeah, I mean, when people start to change up their schedule, I mean, not change, look, changing your schedule is normal, right? But when people start doing unexpected things, like when does Jasmine, like it's 8 o'clock in Texas, okay? Why would you be live? When are you ever up? You drop them kids off at the bus stop. Maybe it was because she's up because she just dropped the kids off at the bus stop, I'm assuming, or took them to school, and now you got some time to kill. But shouldn't you be feeding your baby? Isn't there something for you to be doing at this moment? I wonder if Jasmine knows she's slow. I don't know. I don't know. She's hanging out with Chris, and that's not a good indicator. Chris is dumb as a doorknob. So, I mean, next to Chris and she's got a degree, she might feel like she is smarter than him. Who knows? But Chris is dumb as fuck. He really is. Um, I think so. Look at her nose. Her nose is a dead giveaway. Look at that thing. It's on fire. Okay. She looks like damn Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And she's swole. Sis is swole. Okay. She looks like, and one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Like,
They're like,
Jazzy
Say
with
the
your
like of
nose
my
so
hair.
bright,
they like my
won't
hair.
you fly my sleigh tonight?
She wanted her hair done, y'all. I'm gonna learn how to braid with weave in the girl's hair, mostly
Girl,
for Amaya.
sis is
I'm gonna
on
learn. I'm gonna figure it out. Y'all gotta give me some
swole.
time to figure that out. Kaylin got her hair done, and Maya was like, "I want my hair done," so took hers down and
When she was in this video talking about
style for her.
the
That's
kids
gonna
go back to
last for a
school
couple of weeks.
tomorrow, I
Natural
think I
hair,
might film
braiding
a
it.
morning
A couple
routine.
months.
I
Or
was
no, not a
like,
couple months.
girl.
She hate my take her. Let me take her hair down. And Maya was like, "I want my hair done," so took hers down and just doing another protective hairstyle for her. That's gonna last for a couple of weeks. Natural hair, braiding it.
A couple months.
You got that right, Maya.
Hair,
It's not a couple of weeks. You
braiding it.
know, it's a couple of months.
A couple months.
Girl, no, not a
Mom
couple
tries
months.
to stretch those
She
hairstyles
hate
out.
my take her. Let me take her hair down. What I'm talking about? I watched a lot of YouTube videos. You did on how to braid, do feed it. Man, my hands is. I think this is when I'm pregnant. My hands get real crampy.
I mean, I think she was in the moment. She's braiding. Keep in mind, she's braiding. So she's focused on braiding. Now she's answering a question and her hands are crampy. Well, when she's pregnant, her hands are crampy. So she's braiding and her hands are crampy and it's her ass is pregnant. I think she just told on herself. Only time will tell. Um, I mean, look, she could be 5, 6 months. And a woman who's getting ready to have 6 kids. I know we're watching, but at the end of the day, the most people aren't like, oh my God, I'm 2 months pregnant and I'm 6 months, I'm 6 kids deep. And, we already know her history in terms of terminations. This woman could have 10, 11 kids. So Jasmine having a sixth baby, I think we're just thrown off because she's got a degree with the name of Houston Tillison on it, which means absolutely nothing to me. Jasmine she's ghetto. She's period just ghetto. For her to be sitting around having a second baby with another man who is sus on top of the 4 you already have from someone who was sus. You're going to have 6 by 2, okay? By a man who's got 4 by 3. This is not this is some new tiers 2023. You know what I'm saying? This is not a flex, sis. This is a fumble. This is a fail and a fumble. In 2023, there's more for us to do out here instead of being baby factories. If a woman hasn't understood yet that there's more to having a great relationship and having someone fall in love with you and stick around and actually be in a relationship with you than producing children, it's just very sad. It's really sad if you or anyone else out here listening to the sound of my voice or hears this on a replay thinks that having a baby is the way to secure the bag. It's just not. It's just not. Having the man fall in love with you, and then you can secure everything else because he's going to want to give it to you freely. You don't need to trick anybody into sticking around because, as we know, sis, he does not even acknowledge you. His whole baby mother sat up here, did yet another video embarrassing the fuck out of you and revealing that when you were sitting in the car when you guys met up, she tried to speak with you, you didn't speak. On the first time that she came through, or that Chris went to go meet up with her, and we knew this from before. She told us this the last time she came to the YouTube streets, that Chris talked about moving back to California or talked to her about potentially getting back together. The fact that Chris said that Jasmine was his cousin, does that surprise anybody? Jasmine always seems to get friend zoned and not acknowledged. We know this. And her dumb behind, like, thinks, I don't know what she thinks about just revealing that. That makes, like, you want people to like Chris on YouTube, but there's a degree of people that actually feel sorry for your ass and they see you getting done a certain way and whatever. If she doesn't care, I certainly don't. Let's get into when she got her 150 views.
I do believe in bad energy as far as.
Wait,
Oh
where
my
was I?
God. 555 people watching. He could do track. Baseball. Track. Basketball. But track is something too. What is it called?
So Chris is home. So she's over here on live stream. She's braiding the kids' hair. He was over there at the damn refrigerator, bussing down the ice machine. So you know she's on live stream and you're making all kinds of noise. And now you're talking to her when she's talking to the subscribers. Okay. Where's my spot?
Braiding hair. So the girl's head
So
is one
once
of
again,
those
to anyone coming in who just coming in, is Jasmine pregnant? We don't know. She looks like it. Her nose is on fire. Okay. Her nose is on swole. She likes a comment when a person said congratulations. She liked she likes a comment when the person says congratulations. She'll announce her pregnancy when ready. Is that what she said? If you can find the timestamp, we'll go back to it. These breeding machines are certainly yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Look what happened to Erica Mena. Not that Erica Mena was like whatever, but I saw another video on Facebook. I'll share it in the group, or I'll share it on my Love Lies and Lace Fronts page on Facebook. There's a guy who was looking at Erica Mena, I think from about 4 or 5 years ago, but he actually went through it. Girl, I completely forgot. And I knew this about Erica Mena, that she had been with DJ Envy. Remember, DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club had an affair with her, right? Um, then that whole Rich Dollars thing. And I mean, some of that stuff was for love and hip hop, but these people actually really do get involved. And I mean, this woman's complete face has changed in 5 years. She looks awful. She really does. I don't, these relationships that she's been in has taken a toll. And it's not just Erica Mena, it's potentially you out there. Sometimes some of you allow certain energy into your life And look what happens. Jasmine seems to be able to pull it together sometimes, but girl, she's getting ready to cut that corner, and there's not going to be enough il maquillage, enough Born That Way, Too Faced, or wigs that are going to help this situation. Eyelashes, nothing. Sometimes you turn a corner and sis, it's over. Okay. She needs to do genetic testing and stop being irresponsible. Uh, she may not I don't know. I mean, I think she would have to have some awareness that what she's doing is not fair to the humans that she is producing. However, I mean, I don't know what the future holds for these children. Um, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not a medical professional, but the kids seem fine to me, especially attached to her. Whatever she's doing, I just really can't judge that. I just think there's better things to do than just spitting out babies. You want to have a successful business. Why not focus on your business rather than focusing on trapping a man into a relationship that he's kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out? He can probably take it or leave it, and doesn't necessarily support your paper chase.
Years ago, I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own video shoot. That's how you know it's been a minute. Since I used weave, like braided their hair with weave.
Her nose is ginormous. Did she say thank you right after the person? Let's look at the chat.
We got 555 days.
All
It's
right,
a
let's
lot
go
of
back just a little
nosy
bit for
people
a
in
couple
here
of
today.
minutes right after the
Crampy.
comment. Let me bring back the chat and let's
But
see what
and then
it
plus
said.
Ava and Kaylin hair is really, really thick. So I have a hard time with they hair. I'm pregnant, my hands get real. My hands is I think it's just when I'm pregnant, my hands get real crampy. But I mean, and then plus Ava and Kaylin hair is really, really thick. So I have a hard time with their heads. I should have
Mommy,
yes.
I'm almost done.
No. Told you I don't want to lie to you and say yes. As far as the front part, yeah. But I gotta do that because remember this part. Look, put your hand back here. You see these? That gotta go. I gotta braid that up so it can go up in a ponytail.
A braid ponytail?
Okay.
What is that?
The landlord, he said he called and left a message.
Ooh, the landlord called and said he left a message. What's the date? Is the rent gonna be on time this month, sis? Why is the landlord calling on the 3rd and leaving a message?
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Uh-oh. Ooh, guys, let's get these likes up. Let's get the likes up, okay? Sahara Banks, exactly. I was trying to be nice, but it is what it is. Everyone, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, they're little girls and they're growing with proper nutrition, some eggs, some biotin, some spinach, all of the things. Everybody can have whatever their heart's desire with the hair game, right? At the bottom line of it is, sis, we've seen wash day and you're okay. Maybe it's because look, I don't want to say too much because at the end of the day, how old is she? Who, Jasmine? Bianca, she's 32. Can you believe that? She looks like she's got 2 water jugs on the side of her shoulders. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but that weight is hitting her arms and it looks like water jugs, okay? But she said that the kid's hair is thick and when she's pregnant her hands get crampy. And I think she was starting to say that her hands are crampy and when she is pregnant, they do get crampy. Guys, we have 300 and I know we can get a 1 in front of the likes. Let's go And if you are here and have not yet hit the like button, let's go ahead and get that popping. I like button is an option, duh, but you always try to force people to like, but don't have to. Besides, you always say it's the watch time that pays. Well, Brianna, look, at the end of the day, it absolutely is. I don't know if you're directing that at me or directing it at Jasmine. Jasmine wanted 150 before she got going. Part of my job on YouTube, as far as the way I manage my channel, is a call to action. And if I feel that elevating the energy so that I can get thrown into the recommended, that's my business. And it's part of the routine, sis. And if you don't like it, you can opt out, because remember, this is a subscriber only chat, sis, and you are subscribed. So if you know how the flow is here, that's just what it is. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And I have my routine, okay? And that's how we operate over here. But yeah, at the end of the day, that's part of the YouTube culture, sis. And if I don't ask, I won't get fed, right? A closed mouth doesn't get fed. If I don't remind you guys what the expectation is, and what's needed, so that I can handle my business, I can't just expect you guys to do and not be reminded, right? So it is what it is. You have to, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So, all right. Enough on that. And thank you so much, guys, for handling the business. I really appreciate it. And let's keep going. Jasmine looks like she is stuck on duh at the moment. Let's see. Okay, let me get back to what screen was I on? Okay, here I am. Okay. So yeah, Jasmine has 2 water jugs attached to her shoulder. Jasmine will announce her pregnancy when she's ready. That's what Jerry, let me make this
Her
bigger.
hair is going to come out nicely.
So
Jasmine
Jerry
is
Thompson
it.
says Jasmine will announce her
I mean, I'm
pregnancy
not
when
the
she's
best, but I'm learning,
ready.
y'all. Babe was like, you always been good.
Elijah
Telling me
is
that.
looking like, oh
I be feeling
shit.
like
Did she just
I feel
say
like I got
something?
better.
Same.
What you think, Maya? Did I get better at braiding?
Yeah.
You like my braiding?
Mhm.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
I braid tight.
Yes.
Does it hurt right now?
Mhm.
See, that's the thing I have a hard time with, y'all. My hands, I got heavy hands. And I don't know how to
Girl,
just be
you
like,
don't have
okay,
to
let me
tell
braid
us
a little
that.
softer.
We know.
I feel like if I braid it softer,
Damn.
it's gonna come loose. Sound like my mama now. Mama used to tell me that. If I braid it soft, your braid's gonna come out.
So
Yes,
that's
let's
the
get the likes up. Go
one
ahead and hit the likes
person,
before we speak on a few
Jerry
things.
Thompson.
Yes, Jazz and family. Yeah, hey.
Xylophone.
Hey, Tiffany.
Xylophone.
My day is good. My day is going good. Kids came back. They go back to school tomorrow. Get back on our regular routine. I thought about doing a morning routine or something. I don't know.
That would be fun.
Look, she's like, that's fun. I love morning routines, mama. Why don't I have my flash on? My flash. Yeah. What's this called? What?
I can see some of the cycle.
I know I need to turn it. I can see it
Tuh.
too.
So that's the one person. Who else said something? No
Dang,
braid
get 100
piece
likes.
at
Y'all
a
want me to speak
time.
on stuff, but can't get
Can we
100
just
likes.
get a like
At least
on your
like a
way
lot
in,
of people
because half of
watch it.
y'all
I can
messy
see
and
it.
want
All right,
tea.
you gonna turn around
Okay,
and face me now?
Frankie Carrington.
Now we're going to the big. Now we just got this. These little puffs right
No,
here.
just braid.
All right, let me go ahead and detangle this.
Guys,
Ooh, that
let's
one's out.
see.
Let me get some more. Just detangle it. Hey, mama.
No, just braid a piece at a time
Maya
to the
said hi,
scalp.
Nana.
I don't know. This part is okay, so Chris is there. We've established Chris is there. Hey Taylor, good morning, sis. How's it gonna afford a baby in a new place? Girl, that's not our problem. Our problem is to sit and watch, girl. Watch the circus side shit show,
And
okay?
they was in there for a good
Let them
minute
look.
playing with him.
Hold on a second. Taylor, whoever else just came in, also remember this. a second ago, the landlord just called. Okay? Did you guys catch that, T? My landlord never called me. I tell you what, when I rented back in the day, I never heard from my landlord. Okay? I would call them when I needed something. And once a year, they would come through and do an inspection, especially when I rented like private places, like when I rented like a townhouse, a condo. When I lived at the apartment complex, they would leave a note on the door when they want to come spray and do stuff like that. But if I had my rent in and everything was good, they didn't need something from me, renew the contract, the lease, or whatever, I never heard from those people. Like, for what? If I've got a tenant, there's no reason for me to, hey, how y'all doing over there? Everything good? You burned my house down yet? Like, what's the reason to call? Girl, I don't know what Brianna's problem was today. Girl, sis, that might be Jasmine or Olivia. I don't know, and I don't care. Sis is subscribed. She can unsubscribe. Like you said, boo boo, it's the watch time that counts. So you can sit in the bushes and just damn watch. At the end of the day, you're here. I didn't know anything about you until 5 minutes ago. If Brianna doesn't want to hit the like button, don't. At the end of the day, it is the watch time that matters. But the people that support, the people that are here because they know Fran's live and they want to hear what Fran has to say, or they want to come see the good people of Bougie Gang and want to talk with their sisters in the chat, that's what it's all about. And I'm here, and hitting the like button is just the least that can be done to show me your support and elevate the energy, make me know that what I'm doing is a good thing. And if other people want to just sit and watch, that's okay. But I'm talking to the people who actually really want to support, and that I don't have to do a tap dance, cartwheels, flips, and shake my ass. Okay? Okay? Period. So good morning. Good morning to everyone here. Even Brianna. All right. Was it Brianna or Bianca? I forgot already. But she might, girl, I don't think you're blocked, sis. I think you were timed out for a minute to cool off. If you want to come back in guns blazing, then you will be handled accordingly. Because we don't have any place for sour, salty, and slow. Okay. All right. Anywho, let's keep going. One person said Jasmine will confirm her pregnancy when she's ready. Claudine Cox
Look, he looked at
says,
you.
"Hey Jazzy, how are you guys
Knew
doing?
what he did
Watching
wrong.
from France. Happy New Year.
Hey, child, my
Happy New
yes,
Tears.
hey. Get 100 likes. Let's get 100 likes
No likes, no
so
tea.
we
So
can
okay.
discuss a few things. Yes,
So
I
Mom
see.
Dukes is interestingly there. So you know, the parallel between Jasmine and Keisha are stunning. The fact that Jasmine can sit and ad nauseum run Chris's business is just shocking to me. Okay. The fact that she's so comfortable talking Chris's business because she's getting ready to.
Hitting a like. We have only 90 likes. Right. Hit the like.
Okay, let's
All right, Maya, do you want a pillow?
advance.
Here, use this.
Unless
With
you
this,
guys say I'm
like
gonna
last
miss
time.
something, because sis, I fell asleep on this last
See, it's
night.
easy doing her hair, y'all. My Ava, first of all, she
All
falls
right,
asleep. Then she gets to moving.
my bad.
All right, now I got to see
I
how
don't
I'm
even
going to
have
braid
this
this
on
little
the
piece.
appropriate speed. So that
Should I braid
was,
it?
girl, that was
I
my
feel like this
mess
needs to
up.
be.
Is this too fast?
I'm going to do this one. Separate this.
No.
Because I feel like that need to be a braid going that way.
Girl, let me tell you something. You put me on 1.5, girl.
Yeah, I'll put my hair back in the bun.
Can I see?
55 people can't like the live. If you going to snoop, hurt. Take a bug. They done just cleaned up all your toys. He'd be like, Tinkerbug, stop throwing your toys. He be copying me, calling him Tinkerbug. He called him Tinkerbug and Fat Man. Or what else? What's the other one that he came up with him? Legend baby. That's what he say. That's his. He'd be like, legend baby, legend baby. Who? For getting that gift.
Look,
I know a lot of y'all was telling me.
let me speak on that too really quick. At the end of the day, so yesterday, the gift that she had on her desk, I had no idea that was something that our sis on the YouTube streets purchased. I'm assuming that was the thing that was on her desk. Jasmine's weird. At the end of the day, sis, when you are a stand online type of chick and hands out, bags open, and you are receiving from the general public, you have no control over who sends what. And if someone has a good intention and is sending, whether they're being messy or not, at the end of the day, sis, you wouldn't be subjected to people having some fun with you or receiving things from people you don't fuck with if you didn't always have your hands out, bag open, and standing on a fucking line. And that's all I have to say about it. Period.
To like, just go ahead and give him the toy. But honestly, there was no.
You know what I'm saying? If your hand
There was
wasn't
no.
open,
I feel like it was. She sent that toy just to make content.
and you
I do
accepted
believe in
it,
that
and you've
energy
been
as far
talking
as
about
her
it
sending
ever
that toy,
since.
and she could've-
Like I said yesterday, I didn't even know who had sent that because I was like, what is that? What is that? Who sent that? So I don't know what you guys knew yesterday, but nobody told me in the chat. I had to learn about it. I was like, what? I went over to Erica's chat and she was talking about it. And I was like, was that the thing she was holding was from her? And I'm thinking to myself, well, then that's your own fault. You're always looking for a damn handout. You're not in control of who. I mean, let me tell you something. You could go to the church and Donald Trump could have wrote a check for $100,000. You might not like Donald Trump, but all of a sudden your trunk is full of groceries that was paid for by who? You are not in control when you're accepting handouts, sis. The only thing that you're in control of is not accepting the handout, okay? If you did not have your hand out, your door open, standing on fucking lines to get free shit for your family, you wouldn't even be worried about that, okay? Why don't you stop trying to get free stuff all the time and then have a little bit more control over what enters your household? You should feel stupid at the end of the day. Period. Well, whether Erica speaks, let me tell you something. Someone who I don't like doesn't have any space and opportunity to put anything in front of my kid. I don't care how much you like her. You know what I'm saying? This woman is responsible for the fact that you received something that you did not want. Get off a fucking line. Stop looking for handouts. And if you don't want the next person giving something to your child or entering your home, get off the line, put your hands down, and stop looking for free shit. I know Erica is a sweet person, and I'm sure she meant no harm, and she probably meant it with absolutely little to no mess. But the bottom line is, whether that's the complete opposite or not, you wouldn't be dealing with that if you weren't a begging ass chick. Okay? I hope that makes it abundantly clear. So hopefully someone can clip that and drop that right off of Jasmine. You are a begging ass, stand online, looking for handouts type chick. And at the end of the day, you got what you got because you're always looking for stuff for free. As a grown woman who's getting ready to have 6 children, you should be ready to fund your lifestyle. And if you want to give your children in abundance, then bitch, dance, okay?
Send some bad energy. Even if it did come from the facility, she didn't have good intentions, and we all know that. If a woman speaks ill on your kids every day and you, there's no good intentions behind that toy. at all. We're gonna leave it at that. But
She's a deadbeat,
I'm
and
sorry that you wasted your
she's
money
shacked up with
just
a
to be
deadbeat.
just disgusting. I'm really sorry, but
I don't believe that Erica wasted her money because you know what she got? Some promo. So Erica, charge it to the game. Don't feel silly and don't feel any type of way. As long as you know that your intentions were clear, whatever the intention was, and I don't need to know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? As long as the intention was clear and it was meant for the child, that she didn't even touch the gift. Only thing she did was send digital currency to a warehouse where they delivered it. Okay. Girl, Miss True, you know, girl, look at her. Her nose is on swole. We've seen her have enough babies to know when this sis is pregnant. Plus, at minute like 11:10, she says something about her hands cramping and that her hands cramp when she's pregnant. So, and then someone in the chat was like, Jasmine will announce her pregnancy when she's ready. Yes, you and I said bitch dance, okay? Even though I'm not a Tory Lanez, and I'm certainly not a fan of Kelsey. We don't know who said it, but according to Megan, Tory said it, and because he got mad because he felt that Megan was being a hater. So right before he shot her in the foot, he said bitch dance, okay? I think she's been pregnant. Absolutely. She's just as bad as pregnant as Peach. Peach is about to domino any day now. She looks like she's about 8 months pregnant. Um, Jasmine, I don't know, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is this: that's your fault. You don't know who sent you what at that house. You don't know who Corrine Chips is. You don't know who Trammel. Who is that? Try. This is. Please be respectful. No negativity is tolerated. But the name is Trammel Nostril. I'm sorry, Trey Mel knows it. Oh, Trey, maybe it's Trammel knows it all, but girl, it looks like nostril to me. Okay, this one right here. If I saw something nostril, I would be a little bit concerned. Okay, because I would be like, are they trying to play with me? Okay. You don't know who anybody is in this chat. I don't know who anybody is in this chat. That weirdo talking about me asking, look, I'll ask for likes and I will put up my Cash App. Let me tell you something. When I go on live, I provide a service. I got a plan. I'm delivering content and it's valuable because people are laughing and I'm getting you through your workday. And if I feel like throwing up my Cash App, which is typically always up, okay? And I say, "Hey, don't forget to tip period or put up my banner." Okay, because this criticism is for entertainment and teaching. And if you want to tip your host or support this channel, you can purchase some merch or hit my Cash App. That's my business. I'm not a beggar, sister. Okay? Girl,
for content
this
at
chick
that, you did
is
it for
damn
content.
begging ass.
That's sad. That's really sad.
She doesn't
That's
know
really
what
sad.
Erica's
Yes,
intention was.
she.
Erica's intention was to send the
Since
baby a
Legend likes to
toy. That was
throw, you
it.
should get him a ball or football.
Erica heard a needy ass bitch on the YouTube streets needing some extra toys for her kid and threw her a bone. Okay. And that's just my take on it. That may not be how Erica would be like, Fran, I didn't say it like that. And that's okay. But a needy ass bitch was looking for some toys for her kids and somebody filled the order. Okay. That's it. And if you weren't out here begging for the kindness of other people, you wouldn't have to deal with it. All right. Ooh.
Ball. He can practice. He does though. He has one over there. He has a football over there. I think there's either
Yeah, he
two.
has basketball.
Is it two over there? Two basketballs? Chris got him a little football, so it's over there. But
Girl, they're using each other. He's using her for housing, uh, clothing, lodging. Did I say that already? Lodging, clothing, and sex. And she's using him for security, sex, and maybe comfort. I don't know. I have to really think about it. Girl, did we lose? Oh, I was about to say, did we lose power? It got very dark. Like, you guys, it's like 5:30 dark out. Let's see. If not, hold on. Babe, did
The
something happen?
basketball is over
Oh,
there
I
in
was
the
about to
playpen.
say, did something happen to
Give
the
me throwing
internet?
those too.
Okay.
But I think it's the
Based on
sound.
the way Jazz
He likes
talks
to
about
hear.
Chris's
Well, he must
business.
be mad. Nobody in here. He likes to hear the sound of the toy falling or something.
Okay, we're gonna put that till she gets to the tea. Jazz might have a pregnant nose from eating fast food. Well, it's possible. I mean, she suffers from like chronic bronchitis and sinusitis. You can see it all the time. Based on the way Jazz talks to Chris's business, the way everybody is always saying Jasmine wouldn't allow that, I don't think she is being abused by him. I don't know anything about like physical touch. I don't get that vibe from Chris. I know some people do. I just think he's shitty. You know what I'm saying? I think he's very not pleasant. He's not a pleasant man. He doesn't seem to want to be helpful with her YouTube channel. But that being said, you can't force someone to want to be on social media. I think it's very inconsiderate of her to try to push him, just like we wouldn't push a child to be on social media. We shouldn't. You shouldn't push your man, right? If no means no. If no means no for us, no means no for them. And he's told her on many occasions he does not want to be on YouTube. Even though maybe once upon a time he thought he wanted to be on YouTube, maybe this wasn't his vision of YouTube being called a big hips, big butted, overweight gynecomastia. Maybe he doesn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I certainly wouldn't either, right? Um, she better use the tax money for all the baby's needs. Well, we already know she's got a selection of people who do not mind funding her lifestyle. And I think I said this yesterday, people need to find something better to do with their money. Surely there is a bill that you can pay. Surely there is a bank account that is ready to accept the 25 or 50 or $100 or $500 that you're getting ready to spend on a woman that needs to get up off her lazy ass and work, right? Okay. YouTube is just about the easiest job. Yes, it can get complicated and yes, it can be a lot. But at the end of the day, there are more complicated, more physically tiring jobs that are a lot less fun. And this woman literally stays in bed, complains, doesn't put up content for her paying customers, which are her members, her subscribers on Instagram. And then she turns around and wants people to give her children of a modest means household a more lavish Christmas than those of us who get into cars and go commute and work all day, have to answer emails, have to get out of the bed, have to wash your ass, have to do your hair, all of the things. Any of you guys who are sitting at a desk right now, trust and believe, you guys met me on my hour to hour and a half commute to and from work every single day in my city because I'm driving my daughter to a magnet school. So I wanted my daughter to be in a better school. So I'm driving out of my way, not close to my job, for an hour, hour and a half to sit at a corporate job for 8, 9 hours, and then to turn around, leave my house at 7 and get home at almost 7, and still manage to post YouTube videos every single day for a whole entire year. Okay. Let's talk about that. Jasmine is home, puts her kids on the bus, and complains about doing her job. She's trash, man. She's low. She's she's low potential. So that's just what it is. I don't know what's going on, but there's getting ready to be a storm. Let me try to reset this and see if this helps. And maybe switch the internet. Well, I can switch the internet. Okay, let's see. We might be having trouble. Okay, let's see. Okay, are we here yet?
About me every day. You make your life about me every day, nigga. Don't do that.
Okay.
There was no. I feel like it was she sent that toy just to make content.
Okay. But yet she's making content.
I do believe in bad energy as far as her sending that toy, and she could have sent some bad energy, even if it did come from the facility. She didn't have to.
Let me tell you something. So why was it on your desk yesterday? Can you tell me if you believe in bad energy and you think it has bad mojo on it, why is it still at your house? Why is it still at your That makes no sense, ma'am. That makes no sense.
Intentions. We all know that. If a woman speaks ill on your kids every day and you,
Look, number one, I don't know that Erica speaks bad on the kids, but number one, the baby needs a haircut. He's 1 years old and his hair is not going to grow in even if you keep up with whatever you're doing. Plus, you don't use oil. Okay. Number two, you're sitting doing your kid's hair right now, but you don't want to hear when people are like, sis, it's been 2 months. Why haven't you taken out those braids? Why is Philip and Hannah having to do it over there? Or Philip and Hannah are taking out the hair because you're not. Okay, you said you hate taking out hair. So I guess Philip and Hannah have to do it. Hannah's not even the mother. She's not the stepmother. She's the girlfriend who's very nice to help you and do certain things. But you should not fall back on a woman who is nice and sweet to your kids when that's your job.
there's no good intentions behind that toy at all.
Period.
We're gonna leave it at that. But
Jasmine just believes that everybody needs to be helping her. Okay. While a lot of you out there wish you had help, this woman thinks that she deserves all the help that she can track down. Let me switch my internet, guys. Hold on just a second. This might knock me out, but just a second. I'm gonna switch my internet. But I'm on. Oh, maybe I don't know if that's what it is. Let me switch over to this one. Let's see if this helps.
I'm sorry that you wasted your money just to be just
Yeah,
you.
I switched internet.
Since
Ooh.
Legend likes to
Okay.
throw, you should get him a ball or football. He can practice. He does throw it. He has one over there. He has a football over there. I think there's either two. Basketball. Is it two over there? Two basketballs? Chris got him a little football, so it's over there. But the basketballs is over there in his playpen, and he be throwing those too.
So you have a ton of toys. Do you have money in your bank account? Do you have an emergency fund? Why was the landlord calling? It's the 3rd of the month. Why was the landlord calling and left a message? You're on live stream and you just got a text from the landlord that he just called and left a message. So the landlord called and sent a text. Okay? Anyone in the chat want to speculate as to why the landlord is calling you in the evening and sending a text? Does that What is that? Is there a problem at the house? Are the lights bad again? What's going on? For months. Okay. Now you can get a style and it could last for maybe a month or two. Um It just depends. I mean, if you get it professionally done, it's quite possible a little girl can keep some braids in for 6 to 8 weeks. So roughly about 2 months. But with sweating and spraying oils and things like that in your hair, sometimes it's time to go ahead and take it out. I would say 8 weeks for a kid with sweat and dirt and the way that they play and they don't wear their bonnets on a regular basis. Go ahead and take it off, take the hair out. But what Jasmine's doing in the living room, that might be something that could last for about 4 weeks at the most. But she could be doing like a 2 week style. You know what I mean? It just depends on the how complicated it is. Did she add in a certain amount of hair? All of those kind of things. But yeah, something is wrong. It's just spinning, spinning, spinning. Let's see. Let's see. Hey guys, sorry about that. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I okay on this live? I might go back to what's it called? I went from our Google Fiber. We've got the 5G Google Fiber, and then I went to Spectrum. Let's see. Okay, let me go back to Google Fiber because I feel
Football.
like
He can practice. He does though.
okay,
He has
here
one
we
over
go.
there. He has a football over
It's just not. All right, let me close this
I
out.
tried to jump
Okay.
over her. It was not fail. I said,
Okay, let's get to so she was mad at Erica. Let's try to advance this and
because at the end of the day, you wasting your money. That money that you can be using on your family. I don't know if you got kids. If you do, I feel bad if your kids hear or see what you do on this YouTube platform.
Jasmine is weird. She's a very strange woman. I'm sorry. I wouldn't give a good goddamn what someone is spending their money on. Like for her to like make it seem like she pities Erica because Erica's wasting her time. See what people and I this is what I have to say on this topic, especially as someone who does reaction videos um as well. Okay. This is what I have to say on the topic. People confuse the paper chase, the coin collecting, the the content with caring. I don't know Jasmine. I'm not trying to be her friend. Never have, never will be. Girl, I am out. This is a interesting topic. Sis, you are a side show circus act that people are interested in watching your videos and then they want a safe place where they can come talk about it, right? So what happens is you do a fugazi ass live like this, and then people are like, "Ooh, I want to talk about it." And they come over here so we can do that. You don't seem to understand how this works. So like if anything happens out so let's just say for instance the guy who just got arrested for the Idaho murders, okay? There's people don't care about him. People don't know the people that were killed. They have a fascination with it because it was a quadruple homicide, okay? And there seemed to be a weirdo amongst us who offed 4 people with no problem, okay? And the FBI got involved and all of these agencies and people are interested. Nobody cares about Brian Kohlberg, whatever his name is. Nobody cares about damn University of Idaho. Nobody cares about a lot of the details. Unfortunately, 4 people were killed that people don't know. It's sad for the families. It's sad for the community. It's sad for the loss of life. It's shocking to think about the crime. But understand, people are going about their business. They're going to the mall. People want to understand some fascination sometimes is from a standpoint of, I never want this to be me. Okay. Oh, no worries, sis. I don't know what you typed, but I'm not worried about it. Yes. Chris, yes. Chris, I don't even think Chris understood the ramifications of what, what it entails, right? I was yesterday, I was on Instagram. I'm trying to let the it catch up with itself. The internet. Mohammed from over there, guys, it got super dark. Now it's getting a little lighter. So there must have been some sort of interference coming through. But so Mohammed from Lawyers for Workers, he looks like he has not shaved in a week. Okay. And he was talking about something, right? He was on some topic. He at his post basically let me see if I can pull it up. And it sounds like someone who has just come with the realization of the internet and how people kind of, make assumptions. Let me see. Someone just sent me something on Instagram. Congratulations. Listen, she said she's pregnant and her hands cramp. And she liked, okay. So someone just sent me some tea. Thank you, sis, in the bushes. I don't know if you're in the chat or not, but I'm looking at your message. Sis sent me a screenshot of Jasmine's comment section, and it said, congratulations. Listen, she said she's pregnant and hands cramping. 22 likes. Okay. And Jasmine liked the comment. Okay. She didn't rebut and say, I'm not pregnant, whatever. Okay. Make no mistake, like at the end of the day, I said this before, I'm gonna say it one more time. Don't confuse the paper chase with caring. Don't, you know what I'm saying? This topic today, I'm gonna be very honest. If Jasmine went away tomorrow, she closed up shop for any number of reasons. There's millions of subjects out here. Okay. That's it. So just, everyone has their degree of why they listen and watch. Don't confuse your reason with my reason. Okay. I expect Jasmine to care about herself. Don't expect me to. Okay. And don't expect your reasoning to be mine, because it certainly is not. We don't even have the same experiences. Um, but she seems to think that Erica has she cares, but maybe she doesn't. Okay. Was this Let me play this really quick. Okay. Let me play this for you guys real quick as we're waiting for Jasmine's video to upload. Am I here with Muhammad? Yes, Muhammad did a lot of coverage, and he's one of the channels that I watched a lot during the Tory Lanez trial, amongst others. And look, you can even see my comment. This is what I said to him. Social media is a beast. Stay out of the comments. Okay.
Start a little bit to tell people what I really think. It gets dangerous. It gets volatile. If I really, especially in certain times over the last 2 weeks when there were a lot of eyes on me, really told y'all what I see is happening and what I think, I wouldn't make it very long. Here is something disturbing. I have noticed that even when I just start a little bit to tell people what I really think, it gets dangerous. It gets volatile. If I really, especially at certain times over the last 2 weeks when there were a lot of eyes on me, really told y'all what I see is happening and what I think, I wouldn't make it very long.
And that's really crazy coming from a lawyer. You are paid to tell the truth, and he's not a journalist, he's a blogger. But he not saying that he's lying, but I think he probably felt like he had to hold back somewhat just because of the negative, people feel away. If one day someone comes to your channel and they feel like your opinion is one way, and then you switch it up or you expand on it further and maybe it doesn't seem to quite match up, people are going to be pissed at you. Just understand that. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let's see if we can get this going now.
Don't do that. Use that money for your kids. Like, for real. Families, Happy New Year's and welcome back to school. I'm already getting the emails. She definitely should kept her money. That she would complain about how much food costs. Girl, yeah, she should have kept the money. Like I said, especially if she got kids. You got kids, girl.
Girl,
that was dumb.
Who's using it for content? Let me go back to Google Fiber. Hold on a second, because I don't like how this is spinning even more. Okay, maybe it'll be better now, because it looked like all hell was going to break loose a few minutes ago, and now it's better. So
you could have used that money on your children. But
I don't know, guys. This might be one of these days where it is just not going to cooperate with me. Um, but it's like Instagram was fine. So I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. People, if my video's fine, it's not that, yeah, I don't want to say too much because there's dummies out here and then you say too much and then they know too much. I give up. I tried. It's not even my life. She has to want better. Just enjoy the content, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've been saying this for years, and I know it came off very arrogant to some people years ago that let's just enjoy the video. It is not my job to come here and be Dr. Ruth or be Dr. Laura, be Dr. Karen, none of that. We are having a conversation as a community about some shit we're seeing on the YouTube streets. Okay? I'm leading the conversation on my channel and I make a bag off of it. Do I care about this conversation? Absolutely. I love talking to you guys and I think it's a great opportunity as women that we can share different ideas. If this woman doesn't get it, that's her business. If this woman doesn't see that her channel grows and gets free promotion by people discussing her channel, whether positive or negative, then she's just a dummy. And that's not for me to educate her. You know what I'm saying? She can get it, not get it. It makes no difference to me. She can do 100 live streams asking people to stop discussing what she's putting out. I don't know if she might be driving a Mercedes and girl, her and Chris could have been married for 10 years now. We don't know what the hell's going on. She could be full of stunt skits and shows. All we know is what this woman puts out. And there are people who on YouTube are one way and off YouTube are another. We don't even know her. Okay. So all the people who say that YouTube is not real life for them, or you're seeing Jasmine on YouTube, you're not necessarily seeing like the real. I don't know and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So what she is concerned about from Erica or anyone else is doing, specifically at this point Medusa, which is what's coming up next. The fact that she's sitting and speaking so freely on Chris's business, I think I started talking about this before my computer started messing up, or the YouTube connection, is the fact that she can sit and discuss Chris's business like this, and he's just like powerless to say, please don't discuss my business. Like at the end of the day, Jasmine, you're not the wife, you're not stepmother, he called you cousin. Forget about unk, sis. Your name is cousin, okay? Cousin Jazz. You are cousin, boo-boo. That's what he told his baby mom you were. Okay? That's a shame. That's really a shame. Let me put this back on normal and see if that'll help.
Oh, we almost at 150, y'all. Once we hit 150,
My
we'll speak on
God.
some things.
Can I see?
Very wish. 143. Yeah, it's just not right. I'm not gonna accept it. Like I said, he got a transformer car, a bigger one, so we're gonna leave it at that. One gift ain't gonna hurt him because they got 1,000 gifts.
He should never have even seen it yet. Just like with Halloween candy. You check the candy before you give it to your kid. At the end of the day, whatever boxes came to the house, Aiden shouldn't have even known what came to the house until you had an opportunity to vet it out. So that's, if he's missing that toy, that's your fault.
Oh, my wish list. I was looking for it. So I think I pinned it. Someone asked me to make a wish list.
I tried to go to her wish list last night. Did you guys see it? I heard she had a computer and an iPad on there. It's like, can you buy your own equipment? Like, you work on YouTube. Don't you work here? Why can't you buy your own equipment? Because she has no content, sis. If she didn't talk about this, she would just be sitting and braiding the girl's hair and people would have sat there and watched it.
All right. I know
Girl, cousin. Okay. Did I see Olivia Pope? Hey, sis. Okay.
Turn just a tad bit.
Which one?
This way, face me.
Okay, she's always
I
giving
have to
free promo to
use
people. She
jail.
can, girl, absolutely. Because someone's gonna be like, "Who's Erica?" Oh, the Erics. Oh, okay. All women, and she has nothing better to talk about. She's more worried about Chris meeting his deadbeat dad than him being a deadbeat dad to Paris. Okay,
Oh, I
period.
didn't know how you wanted it. So we got one more here. Then I got this.
And then we're done.
Unless you want, I mean, it could be quicker if I put barrettes on it instead of beads.
Bo
up to you.
Retz. Okay.
You said you wanted beads, right?
And
All right, let's see if this will play a little bit, but I'm going to go over to the other video and see if I can find the wish list.
Jazz is blank. It's blank? It shouldn't be blank.
Hold on a second. Let's do this really quick. Did you guys watch the Jacksons of Atlanta last night? You may or may not have, but let me just show you something real quick. They keep, for all of you guys who are triggered by empty refrigerators, this is going to bother you, okay? Hold on. They went live last night.
But I've had that before.
Okay. All right, I ain't gonna make that.
I've also had bacon wrapped in.
And I'm gonna figure it out as I go. Sometimes that's my recipe. I'll figure it out as I go.
Sometimes you gotta figure it out as you go.
Wait and look at Justin's face when he realizes, oh shit, the fridge is empty. We got 7 people in this house. And I'm on live stream. My God. It's got to be YouTube because my Instagram is streaming just fine.
Go.
Because I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out.
So somebody said I need to do a comedy tour. Y'all, we were just sitting here talking about get ready. Why you up on my back like
I
that?
started saying hello, bacon wrap. Oh, shuck my big.
These two on live stream is a joke. Where's she gonna get back into the refrigerator? I put that to the side just for you guys because I know some of you are very triggered by empty refrigerators, and we've seen on numerous occasions where they just don't have any food in the house. It's weird. It's very weird to me. Gosh, it's got to be YouTube because it's not me. Clearly.
This year, but we get ready to have some ginger tonight. We're gonna be eating good.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna be eating peppers,
huh?
Okay. Let's find Jasmine's wish list because I don't want to play with this anymore. Hold on. Okay, give me just a second. Let me go to Jasmine's wish list, see if she still has that posted. She said she pinned it to the last video. Who in the world? I would love to understand some of these people who buy shit for her. So it says 0 items on the list. Okay, hold on one second. All right, let me share this tab. So I just clicked her list. So when you click on it, it's going to be like your list, your ideas list, your friends. And I don't know. Have you guys clicked on her list to see if it came up, the Hey Kings and Queens, and then you click on it. And wait, is this? Oh, you guys can't see my screen. Okay, hold on. It's empty. Just like the person said in the thing, it's absolutely empty. Hold on, let me share this. It's empty. It says 0 items on list. So I don't know if you guys have gone to look at it or not, but it's it's not there. Okay. Let's see. And I clicked on, I don't want to click on remember because then that's going to add her to my thing and I don't want her on my thing. Amazon registry and gift giving. Let me just search by her name. Jasmine Dukes. Oh, gift list. There's a Jasmine. Wait, did I type in the wrong thing? Oh no, Jasmine Dykes from New Jersey. Okay, that's not her. Texas. I wonder, does it have to have the DePriest in there? I don't even know how to spell it. DUPRIEST. Seems like that's like, why wouldn't she just put it under MyJazzyLife? Okay, let me go back to her thing. It says empty. I don't want to hit remember. Let me see more. If I hit print list, is it going to do something? Girl, end of list. There's nothing there. Unless someone messed with her list, that could be a possibility. I don't see her list, y'all. You guys click on it. Hold on one second. Let me click on it again. And someone click on it and you guys tell me. Hold on. Let's see. There you go. That's the copy and paste. So you guys tell me. All right. Can this please work?
I know I'm a new.
Ooh.
I
Can I
can't.
get a snack, please?
I'm literally almost done with this braid. Let's get this hair done.
Okay, I don't want to mess with it too much.
Come on.
I'm just gonna play.
Today is one of those interesting YouTube days. Okay. I wanted to get to the Medusa section, guys. We've been on here talking, and we didn't get to talk about Medusa. And I'm let's just give it a little bit more time, see if we can get where we need to go.
When she's woman enough to come to me and talk to me about whatever problem she has with me, then I'm all ears. Until then, I know what it's about. I know it's about clout. I know it's about getting views. I have not spoke to her since, when was that day? That day that she popped up on YouTube. That was the last time I spoke about her. I mean, I spoke to her directly. Like, I messaged her. I have not messaged her. So until she wants to be a woman enough to message me, message Chris, she has both of
Message you. This is what I want to know. What is this woman needing to message you about her kid for? See, this is the thing about having a kid with someone who you're not going to be with. And of course, Medusa didn't know that. But guys, I've got a very young audience. Any of you out there who've never had a kid before, be careful, because this is who you could be dealing with. Do you imagine you have a baby with a guy and everything is all lovely? You guys are in your 20s and all of the things. And by the time you get in the 30s, you can't stand his ass. And he goes and takes up with some trick like this. Or let me find another example. He takes up with some weirdo. Okay. Okay. Or he had babies with this weirdo who drinks and loves to go live stream. Okay. Any of these internet women, okay? Do you imagine that you got to deal with this lady calling you thinking that she's somebody when she's a nobody. Like somebody in her life, but nobody to me. If my man, my ex, is not doing right by the family, I'm not going to speak to some chick who is a wannabe wife. I'm not even going to speak to his wife. Like, what do I need to speak with her for? The business is between me and the father, or me and the person who owes the money, right? Unless Jasmine is getting ready to pay Chris's bills, which maybe she already is, we don't know. At the end of the day, why is she so thinking that this lady is going to call her? It's absolutely ridiculous. I wouldn't call her for nothing.
Of our numbers. There's no need for us to go back and forth on social media, especially when I don't have a problem with you. I don't know you. I know it. Like I said, everything's about views. I get it. Get your views, sis. Do what you got to do. But stop speaking on me, please. That's all I'm going to say in the most nice.
Jasmine is really strange. She spoke on this woman first. Why do you think that she is speaking? She's defending herself against Chris, but she also, this is the real conversation to me. Chris bought nothing for his daughter. Chris hasn't been in touch. Chris isn't doing anything for his kid. And I'm assuming she doesn't want anyone talking about it. But the bottom line is Chris, you are a deadbeat father. We don't even know if he does anything for LaKenya's kids other than he goes over there. He spends time with his kids. I guess he picks the kids up, things like that. But the bottom line is that we don't know what he does. And when we heard from LaKenya once upon a time, she basically was kind of like, I'm going to pick and choose my battles with Chris. The fact that he's in the kid's life is one thing, but I don't know that he is financially responsible for these children that she has. Okay. So the fact that he's not doing anything for Paris, is that a shocker? It looks just like dairy here. What does that mean? It looks just like dairy here. I don't get it. So let's see. Medusa issue is with Chris, not with you. Jazz, you can't even take care of your own kids. You stay complaining and begging. Yes, absolutely. Once upon a twin mom life. Tell me what's going on, sis. Jazz is giving Keisha vibes. Is it not crazy? I was trying to spit that out earlier, but she is just obsessed. Obsessed, and the cap is real. She is just obsessed with talking about stuff that is not her business. And she said Chris asked her to not talk about it, but she can't help herself. Let's keep going.
Humblest way is stop speaking on me. You know, I never disrespected you. You never spoke to me. We never spoke to each other. Well, I lied. We did speak. We spoke on the phone. I did lie about that. We spoke on the phone. We never spoke in person. You never tried to nothing. Any of that extra stuff? That's sorry. I didn't mean to put your hand.
The lie detective determined that was a lie. The lie detective determined that was a lie.
So, like I said, you got my number. You got my Instagram. You got his number because I gave you both numbers. You got his Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. You got his phone number. Let's leave it at that. He ain't got no Instagram. Call him. He wants to see his child. Call him. Stop bringing it to YouTube and stop bringing it to YouTube about me. Okay? And that's all. That's all I got to say about that.
Why don't you just say, hey, Medusa, my bad, sis. I didn't mean to inject myself in this nonsense. I didn't realize my thirst got me all up into y'all's business. I'm going to just back up on out of this and you guys handle it as the parents and I'll just be over here, right? Hey, Reppin, Medusa clearly said for Chris to reach out to her and no one else. So Jasmine doesn't understand that. Also, Chris as the man, and maybe Medusa, I don't know what Medusa may have been the last one to reach out, and maybe she feels like, okay, I called you last, you didn't return my call. Which I'm making this up, I don't know, but maybe she feels like, look, I've reached out, you haven't reached back to me, get back to me. I don't know what it was, but at the end of the day, Jasmine, no matter what it is, mind your business. Mind your business. Zesties, okay? And I think that Jasmine getting involved is to help sway the conversation over towards clout and all of that silly stuff that she talks about. Jasmine, nobody wants clout off of you. You look a mess, okay? You're not some hot shit on the YouTube streets. You are someone who gains subscribers off of latching on to another person, okay? And nobody knows you, sis. You're not a fashion icon. You're, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, last major scandal you had was about roaches crawling across your kitchen table. Now it's speculation of your sixth kid by two different men, that you date zesties, and people, question your mothering and all kinds of stuff. There's nothing positive really going on about your channel. Why you would think she's using you for clout? Maybe she's using you because she knows that you're crazy and that you're going to talk and talk and talk and talk. And why not? Okay.
Cause cause what? I know people. Am I hurting you? Sorry. I know some people gonna get on here.
Where's the
else
detangling spray or the grease or the lotion? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Making it about something else and more about, what's not going on. Because at the end of the day, it's not about her. It's not about Chris. It's about the baby.
She's not a baby, sis. She's damn near a teenager. She's not a baby anymore, hun.
Point blank, period.
And she's not your baby. She is a 10-year-old, 10, 11-year-old. She's turning the corner to young ladyhood, okay? Chris better get on that computer and handle his business and send a couple of bucks.
As far as Chris, he has tried, I'm speaking on everything on my end. He has tried to reach out, and he's just not going to keep having to go through other people. Like, let's be mature. He should not have to go through your mom because you don't want to answer or you want to ignore or you want to block. He should not have to go through your mom. He's going through you. He wants to speak to you. He wants to speak to you and his daughter. He does not have to go through other people. And that's the truth. He doesn't have to
why doesn't
jump
she
through
shut up
hoops whenever you're right there. It's not hard. And if you, I know she's probably watching, so I'm saying this. If you are looking for, if you don't know where his Facebook is, DM me. Because you know my Instagram, DM me. My Instagram, you're not blocked on my Instagram. You're not blocked on his Facebook. If you don't know it, or ask your mom. But you can DM me personally, and I can give it to you.
Isn't it Christopher Bowser?
And that's just that.
Why weren't you guys in contact before? Wasn't there the infamous Kaylin and Paris were friendly?
I just wish she would stop speaking about me. Like, I feel like certain things that's been spoke about me is more so people watch YouTube and they're trying to get me to react a certain way.
I agreed,
for views, and I'm just not gonna do that.
Or the gig between.
I'm just not. The reactor got to her. This jazz channel, until
girl, you can see her damn
no,
nasal
I'm
cavity.
saying she doesn't. She might fix your head. I'm saying she can message me if she's having a hard time figuring out Chris's information for some reason. I don't know. My point is, it's not hard to figure his information out. Her mom has it. It's not hard.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Jasmine, can you speak to why Chris never sent her
Well, it's
Christmas
not
gift?
weird that I'm doing the speaking because Chris isn't. He's not that type of person that gets on YouTube and
Can
handles
you
stuff. As you guys know from with my mom, he let y'all know he's not going to get on here and handle anything on YouTube. And
He's not going to handle anything. You should have just stopped right there. Jasmine, can you explain why Chris didn't call, send a birthday gift, didn't do anything for his baby? Can you tell us? Can you give us a reason why Miss Cousin? Hey cousin, cousin Jazz, can you tell us why Chris told the lady that you were his cousin? Can you like why are you on here like you are PR? You're not his PR, okay? Yes, that's what we call Jasmine over here. She's not Unc, she's cousin, okay? Um team too much, okay? Pay y'all child support, period. Chris don't want to go through other people, yet he's letting Jasmine speak for him, and he's right there. And Jasmine wants Medusa to go through her. Jasmine, stop. I need to get my investigator hat thing emoji, okay? Jasmine said she was a investigator last week. Remember that? Um, still mo eye contact. Medusa is better than me. We'd be in court. So she should. Yeah. I mean, she should. Like, why? If this guy doesn't want to have anything to do with his kid, just let him write a check every month. You know what I'm saying? Period. Just let him write a check. No handles, no business. Oh, he handles no business. Absolutely. You got that right. She slipped up on that one. He gets on YouTube, cuss people out all the time. Yeah, if he can get on YouTube, he can't get on the phone and call his baby mom. Jasmine has to do it. Okay, the storm basically went away. Now the internet's back fine. Let's try to listen to a little bit more. Girl, I'm traumatized. We're going to have to finish up. I don't know that there's a whole lot more in this, but let's listen to some more. And I owe you guys a little bit later on. It might be a premiere, but we might do it live. The muckers, the suckles. Okay.
prior to that, whenever stuff happened that with his daughter's mom, he said that before. He's not going to handle his situations on YouTube. I respect him.
But
We
you're
two different
doing it,
people. I'm getting
dummy.
on here because it's not even about him and her right now. As far as the YouTube situation, it's about like, okay, like I see you, I see everything that you're doing, I see everything. I don't know what you want from me for you to keep speaking on me, but what do you want? Like, okay, I see you. Okay.
Jasmine thinks she's a hot girl. Jasmine is very aggressive. If any of you out here is identifying with this behavior of not letting things go, jumping into people's business, being very masculine in your energy, just stop it. It's very unattractive. And when your man tells you to have a seat, and I don't mean literally, I mean proverbially, have a seat, let me handle it, don't do it. I got this. Listen. People shouldn't have to tell you 2 and 3 times to shut up and sit down, okay? And the fact that you are Instacap, like Jasmine doesn't know whether she's his wife or his mother, of which she is neither. She's just a girlfriend. And really, to me, she's just a baby mom because according to Chris, she's cousin. You're not wife, you're not nothing, you're cousin. Girl, you a whole cousin, sis. He didn't even friend zone you. Oh, that's my friend. He called you cousin. You're so masculine. Just stop it. He's going to be sick of you. And marriage is, let me tell you something. That's the reason why when people get married, it could break up in 2 days because it's just something about being married and getting the law involved that it's really hard to be fake and phony. And at the end of the day, if you don't really like the person that you're with, it's all going to come out. Trust me. It will all come out. Just imagine when any of you moved in with someone that you were just like, uh-oh, I'm not feeling this, right? Just envision me as Candy. Uh-oh. You know how Candy always says, uh-oh. Girl, you're not going to be happy. Okay? And life isn't just about trying to make lemonade. It's not. So Jasmine needs to understand, as a woman, and not even just a woman, just your place in the relationship. If your place is being mommy and that's what sir wants you to do, then I guess that's what you will do. But if your place is not mommy and he doesn't want you to be his mommy and he has not asked you to be his mommy and you are acting like you are a wife and he has not asked you to be his wife and you are not his wife, mind your business. Let him deal with this lady, because the day that you are together, let's just say, or when this child comes over, it's not going to go well. Okay. As V nailed it, I was told yesterday, before you get married, make sure you like the person a lot. Not just that they got good sausage, not just that they can eat that Y out, not just he loves your cooking, not just that he makes good money. Make sure that you two like each other, that you two are great friends. Okay. Not just that you have butterflies, but you're comfortable. Make sure that when you're with someone, you don't even have to talk. It's just you can be in each other's presence. You can live your life. You don't have to entertain. If every moment that you are with someone, you feel like you got to put on some damn show, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to play a game? Do you want to play cards? Do you want to watch TV? Can I get a minute? When you are with someone that you feel comfortable with, just being, just living, just breathing, not entertaining, that's real. And then you love them on top of that, awesome. The loving is good, even better. Generous, oh my God. All the things, right? Awesome. That makes, all of those things, when you're able to open your heart, open your mind, be comfortable, make people feel, and respectful. We talked about that yesterday. The reason why this weirdo is in so much trouble is because she doesn't have any respect, starting with herself. And she's a weirdo completely, right? Jasmine knows about respect, but she feels like she deserves far more than she actually does, right? She doesn't give she's very disrespectful. She is delusional, and she makes gross assumptions. This woman might it's like, Jasmine, can you think about it for a second? Let's just flip this for a second, because I haven't heard anyone make this argument yet. Do you know how it feels to have your kids not be acknowledged? Jasmine in the bushes. How would you feel trying to run around and get Chris's attention, and the next bitch he's with is addressing you on the internet or Instagram? And Stink hasn't seen his daddy in a year and never sent a birthday gift, a card, nothing. Just put yourself in place when you were friends with Strong Mommy Chrissy, and how she felt when she talked about DeMarcus not acknowledging the kid's birthday, didn't call about Onyx, didn't call about Blaze, didn't call about Junebug. Nobody. He cut off ties with Kingston. Just think about that. And just think about how she told you she felt dealing with Steffi G and how that went away. Okay. Now, number one, I could say, are you trying to mimic and copy Strong Mommy Chrissy's storyline? Because we've already seen this before. That's number one. But number two, how would you feel? You are giving this woman, Medusa, the business. There is a young lady out here, of which she does not know her father, hasn't gotten a card, hasn't gotten a phone call, hasn't gotten $20, didn't get a birthday gift, didn't get a Christmas, didn't get a, wow, you're beautiful, you're growing up so nice, oh my God, I see your face, you look like your grandmother. She's gotten none of that. Jasmine lacks awareness. As a woman, as a mother, as a woman who can pick up a phone and as ratchet as she is, be able to contact her father at a moment's notice. There's a young lady out here who can't do that. And her name is Paris, and her father's name is Hips on the YouTube streets. And the fact that you are clueless to this, don't care about it, and making it about you just lets everyone know like you're just as gross as they think you are, because this young lady can't call her daddy, and it's not because he's dead. It's because he's got other things to do. He's busy up in your kid's face who have a father down the street. Okay? Why don't you have some decency in your heart for a young lady who would like to get to know their father and get the fuck up out the way? How about that, cousin? This man called you cousin. He's looking at her and hoping that there's still an open door. That's why Jasmine feels away. Jasmine, I would be mad too, but that's not Paris's fault. Get out the way. Girl, she's a whole cashier at the flea market. Chris called her cousin. She said, "Who's that in the car?" And he said, "That's my cousin." Okay, he addressed her as cousin. Yeah, you got to, before you're married, like marriage is a whole different thing, and it's amazing when you're doing it with someone that you absolutely love. This woman is just, she just wants the title, and she can't even do the work as a girlfriend and learn how to mind her own damn business and realize that everything is not about you. Sometimes you have to just like let things, that's an interesting relationship when it's it's family, but it's not family. His kids are not your kids at this moment. Not to mention, at the end of the day, just because you're in-laws, yeah, they're in-laws. Like they're still family, of course, and you love your in-laws, right? If you have that type of relationship, but also you have to remember that's his brother, that's his sister. Don't get too from, because just like that's your brother, um, you know, and all of those things, just the dynamics of the new family members, right? When two become one. Um, you also still have to remember your place, right? Because that's not your mother. You have a mother, right? So his mother, in theory, I know his mom's passed, but that's not your mother. So you can't deal with her like you would deal with your own. You know, some people's mothers don't like to be cussed out and will come over and fuck you up. Just because you and your mother rock like that doesn't mean that everybody else's does. Okay. So anyway, I guess we got as far as we could possibly go. I mean, we're almost at 2 hours. We'll listen to a little bit more, but at the end of the day, this whole thing with Medusa, Jasmine is completely unaware, and she's making it like into an issue that it's not. At the end of the day, you interfering and capping in such a manner is preventing this young lady from having a relationship, a more meaningful relationship with her father, because you're making it into a thing between you and someone who doesn't even give a shit about you. Like, respectfully, she just doesn't.
And it's not even at this point. It's her content is not about
Jasmine is so worried about someone making a damn dollar.
certain things with him or their daughter, or and stuff like that. It's about me. So it's like, I see you. So what is it? I'm trying to be the bigger person, trying to be a woman about.
It's not content. Well, it's content. She posted it up, but she's using it like Facebook. She's using it like Instagram. She's just responding. It's a reaction. Like she said at the beginning, here's my reaction to your video. She's doing a reaction, sis. It's not content. It is content because it's a YouTube video, but her content at the moment is responding to your lame ass
about it and talk to you and let you know you can talk to me off of social media because, like I said,
maybe she doesn't want to.
It's not about social media.
It's about social media for you. It's not about social media for her. The reason, see, people also have to remember, like, her reasoning isn't your reasoning, Jasmine. Like, for you, you bring all of this
power couple.
Girl, this is a power couple. These people are mentally deranged, okay? There is no power and there's barely a couple between these two. At the end of the day, it's about social media for you. It's not about social media for Medusa. She's using social media. You work on here. Her experience with social media is not yours. You think she's trying to get clout off you. She's just responding. You're so dumb.
She has her man back, vice versa. Yeah. He don't gotta speak. I'll speak.
You look stupid.
Like he's not about putting his
Girl, this is a power couple.
business on social media. But of course, when other people do it, I feel like, damn, I gotta defend him. I want to defend him in this certain situation. But it's not really more so him right now. It's more so just being talked about me. Like if it's really, really that serious, as far as you keep saying, "Oh, I want him to be in Paris's life," then get off of YouTube, DM him or message him, call him.
Who
whatever.
is she to tell someone to get off YouTube? Are you John Gotti or something? Who are you? Who are you? You some damn crime boss? How are you going to tell people what to do and how to do it? You can't even do it yourself. Hey, Twinsy. Why is she even speaking on this? Let Chris, can Chris be his own man? I'm telling you, which we don't have this situation going on, but I swear if there was a situation my husband needed to handle and I continue to butt in, girl, and if that is your cross to bear, that you are too damn trying to run and be damn superwoman all the time, sit your fucking ass down. Any of you women out here that do too much, say too much, and you're always fucking tired, give yourself a break and take your cape off and fold it and sit down and let some other people do something. Okay? If you feel like your family takes you for granted, your man takes you for granted, why don't you sit around and give people an opportunity to support you rather than you run around trying to do every damn thing like a stupid fool? Chris can't even be a father because you won't let him. You're too much in the way. He probably doesn't even want to hear about it. He probably thinking, I'll call her tomorrow, call her tomorrow, call her tomorrow, call her tomorrow. And then now it's been months because of your annoying, nagging behind.
Or his daughter's new number. It's that simple. It's that simple. Take it off of social media and do it. And
girl, shut up. You sound stupid.
We almost done with this. You sure you want beads? I keep trying to change your mind, y'all.
Because you probably don't have the cute beads. For her age, you should have the cute wooden beads or the gold clips.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
And say nothing to y'all. And I hate to be sorry. If you put your head straight, hate to sound like that, but he really ain't obligated to get on here and say nothing to anybody.
Hey, Virgo doll. Hey, boo boo.
Because of what someone's saying that made it difficult as far as him contacting them. He don't have to get on here and do nothing. He don't have to go back and forth with anybody. All it takes is
so great point. Someone said, I wonder if she tells her friend Tuna that. So Desi, great point, because their roles are kind of flip-flop right now. Jasmine's the new piece, right? So in a sense, she's in the girlfriend, she's in the cousin category, right? And the mom is working to try to get in control in contact with the father. So the way she's acting, maybe that's why she said, "Oh, Antonisha should figure out a way for the kids to get together." But when you said that Antonisha should figure out a way for Liv to see the kids, are you trying to figure out a way for Medusa to get the kids over to Chris? Or are you just meddling and being up in the business? Like you doing these live streams, um, I'm telling you, her and Olivia are exactly alike. They're in two different positions, but at the end of the day, these two are a piece of work. I mean, the fact that she is sitting here going live on this man's baby mom, she ought to be ashamed of herself. She's so fucking trash right now. When I really sit back and think of it, like this is the mother of his daughter. This, I mean, is she the oldest or the boy's older? But no matter what, this is his one female child. And you are sitting here on live stream braiding your daughter's hair that you said was friends. Well, that was Amaya right there, right? But you're sitting there with one of your daughters braiding their hair and having this conversation in front of a child about another child that is of this little girl, you know what I mean? Like he's not stepdad, but I mean he lives in the house. Like this is ridiculous. This is so ghetto and trashy, guys. I don't even know. We can continue with this tomorrow because we're right at 2 hours and this is going to be way, 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 way too long. But Jasmine is a fucking trash bucket. Okay. It's absolutely gross. It's absolutely disgusting, this display. And I bet you her and Tuna feed off of each other. I bet you Tuna got in her mind to do these live streams, probably talking to this numbskull and Exhibit A. Yeah, honey, the kids went right back over to their father's house, over to Gerard and Antonisha, probably listening to this dummy right over there. Okay, y'all. I see this is my prediction for January. A lot of these channels, they're in crisis right now for storylines and how they want to manage things and how they're going to move forward into this new year. I This is not going to be a great month. Just like Cloutmas was kind of dismal, but definitely full of drama. We're going to have lots of tears. I promise you. There's going to be a lot of mad, mad people and people who are not in, there because these women are not aligned. What they say and what they do are two different things. These women they don't say what they mean. They don't mean what they say. And it's just always a lot of drama, and they're very busy trying to control people, control narratives, give false messages, spread lies, behind the scenes rumors, lots of drinking, lots of not taking care of themselves, lots of just trying to pull strings and not handle the business that really is their business, which is their own. Okay, so yeah, that's just what I see coming up this January because girl, we're only 4 days in and it's a complete and total shit show. Complete and total shit show. But you know what? I'm here for it. I know you guys are too. I don't even have to ask, Bougie Gang. I know y'all here for it. We're here for all of it. Okay. You guys want to put up the stunts and shows? Yeah, we're gonna watch. And then we're gonna talk about it. And you can be mad about it if you want to, because whatever people, girl, we don't care. I know I don't. Okay.
Mad, jealous, mad, jealous.
People are so concerned about how other people make their bags. If I make my bag talking about your last episode, too bad. It's not personal, sis. It's not. I'm talking about your last episode. I don't know you. We didn't go to college together. I'm not coming. I'm not going. Okay. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. A lot of this over concern that people feel is because they are concerned about people making a bag. Jasmine is mad at this chick because she may believe this girl is probably getting cash apped or being supported some type of way by a community. You hadn't seen nothing, okay? Let me tell you, they could be supporting her. I don't know what people are doing, if people are trying to donate to her or what. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is it's not your business. It's not your business. What people decide to do for sis is not your business. That money is not coming to you. Okay. You just worry about your next bottle of Taylor Port and you go and get that popping, and don't worry about the rest, because 2023 is not starting off good for you, sis, at all. Okay. Jazz the man gonna get her feelings hurt. Her feelings are hurt now. Trust me. She's crying on a pillow. Trust me. Sis is not happy. Sis is worried like hell, and she's feeling all mama bear because she's over there carrying another baby and she doesn't know how shit's going to turn out. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. You guys have a wonderful day. Make sure to comment down below if you're on the replay. Girl, just stick in there. If you got to come back to finish it up, please do so. Okay. Protect Paris, please. Okay. PPP. Absolutely. Like I said, the sad thing is, Jasmine, you have a father you can reach out to, and you're playing so many games. You are interfering with this young lady to be able to reach out to her dad, and for Chris to be the father that he needs to be, to not walk up out of your life. At the end of the day, Chris has 3 kids with 2 women, of which he is not with any of them. What makes you so special and so different? Okay. Nothing. Nothing. All right. There's nothing different. There's nothing special, and there's nothing new. So you need to check yourself, because at the end of the day, he could be gone just like he's gone from La Kenya and just like he's gone from Medusa.